The time is 11 o'clock on this late Friday, February 10th, 2017. And it's time now for the Peter Chill. 11 o'clock news on this late Friday, February 10th, 2017. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here. The time is 11 o'clock on this late Friday, February 10th, 2017 here. And here I am, 11 o'clock news and odds. Top 30 11 hour on this late Friday it is Washington winner. Trump administration will not immediately appeal the decision blocking its travel ban to the Supreme Court. A source moving with this better with the tell that U.S. immigration authorities arrested hundreds of undocumented immigrants in at least a half dozen states this week in a series of raids that marked the first time large-scale enforcement that President Trump's 36 order request title estimated 11. Washington, for the first time, U.S. investigators say that they have corroborated some of the communication detail of 35-page dossier compiled by a former British intelligence agent, Wilbur Curtin, and former U.S. law enforcement intelligence agents. Detroit, Michigan, Little Caesars pizza founder, Miraculous Billionaire sportsman and champion of Detroit, died Friday at hospital at age 87. Melania Trump's available role as the first lady took a conventional turn on Friday when she was in Washington as court wife and visited Prime Minister of Japan around town, a typical FOGS responsibility. Middle Philippines, a powerful nighttime earthquake in the southern Philippines killed at least 15 people in around 90 hours and damaged buildings in the airport and knocked out power, officials said Saturday. Volunteers in New Zealand have managed to refloat about 104 pounds whales. That's where we're going to the Moon Beach on Friday. Iran, Iranians on Friday marked their anniversary of the country's 1979, the 11th revolution of nationwide salvation of mass rallies that saw people stepping along the U.S. Washington, President Donald Trump had now his own renovation in less than 20 hours. Trump distanced himself from the considering joining these struck in China and Japan while running for office. A Chinese military aircraft President knows of a Navy P-3C Orient anti-submarine and surveillance spent on Wednesday to follow about 1,000 feet at air the Pentagon and defined as unsafe but probably unintentional. Yesterday, President Trump's pick for Attorney General Jeff Sessions was sworn in office. Trump used the occasion to sign 3 executive orders related to crime. President Trump, Japan's Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, and their wives will find a Mar-a-Lago and Palm Beach for dinner on the weekend of golf. Washington, the Federal Election Commissioner called on President Donald Trump Friday that such state is claimed for massive voter fraud in New Hampshire. Carl Libby with Donald Trump was put as former Navy SEAL advocated National Muslim Registry by Beach under the Trump administration. Killing Texas on $4 million bond instead of marriage to Texas was new Friday to $150,000. Military all entering for 25-year-old Anthony Bucky's Wills of Kill City Bill Kansas Secretary Cars was a founder joint. Okay, take a look at some local news for the Alabama Sun Chronicle. Alabama Council case. Field we have work. Judge wants to press statements in the North Alabama shooting. Schools closed. Alabama air cleans up from buildings and there's more snow looms. Alabama woman faces drunk driving after head-on crash. Alabama no change in Alabama's engineered material solutions. And where development, North Alabama reminds for traffic cases on. Reach their appeal to the state appeals court. Washington, the Federal Reserve's leader, pretended post-aggressive financial regulations planned to decide this spring, giving President Donald Trump more freedom to meet the central bank and accelerated the trade agenda by putting his own. That successive failed record banks a $17 billion deal will be decided in China. British cleaner the economy is given a $90 share of the cash for the American baby former banker B. Johnson. Former AIG CEO Chairman Murray St. Greenman agreed a $9.9 million settlement Friday in a New York corporate fraud case under the newly 12-year court battle by prominent insurance industry. Payments to be negotiated when lenders will close 1,000 shoe stores. Alright, take a look at stocks now. Dow up 96.97 points at 22.69.37. SP 5 up 8.23 points at 2,316.10. And Nasdaq up 8.95 points at 5,074.13. Alright, take a look at stats and health news here. The even expected full moon or the predicted lunar eclipse can be readily seen at the point in time Friday night at the Washington in search section. Since 2016, NASA deployed science definition team of 21 researchers have been crafted plans to send a probe to Europe and Iris. They wanted to put it looking at 390,000 miles on Earth. About a 15-minute drive east of St. Louis is the comprehensive river mines that was supported as pre-urban city thousand for the coming years. The city called California, several small cities like in Forest, Mississippi. As called made this society big. Raspberries and Brazilian pepper tree and ducks meat in Florida contain compounds that can dissolve potential deadly bacteria that are resistant to antibiotics. Sheriff Tony Wiggins defended the jail staff of the woman was forced to give birth on the jail floor. Young Americans living with a devastating muscle disease in the U.S. faced approximately $8,000 price tag for the years war of treatments and run for decades. More than 200 proponents of Planned Parenthood together that can possibly do North City on Friday enough to support funding the organization that operates a 4.5 million, 8,000 square foot clinic on South Florida now. In New England News Report, in Pulte, Vermont, at 970 Granville Street, fire shot at one Swass, fire attack markers. Peter Children's time is now 11:06 on this late Friday night, and it's time now for a traffic and transit report. Beep! Let's start with when a subway system is expensive about enough by delays from Tustin off station to truck pump on St. Street. So what? That's a fast expensive about delays. Franklin train experienced 10 train minute delays in both directions. Amtrak still planned percentage individual bits of fall. A new update. Trains may experience 10 to 20 minute delays in both directions due to Amtrak still planned procedures. And Parliament's children trains may experience 10 to 20 minute delays in both directions due to Amtrak still planned procedures. And that's... But it's looking good. And on the ferries, they are looking good. Okay, take a look at New York City Airways, 95, New York side, better than box. 278 eastbound, 495, eastbound side, a little sort of Brooklyn. 278 westbound side, so Saturday night, New Jersey Turnpike. FDR Drive on the Interstate 27, FDR Drive on the northbound side, but from Queensborough Tunnel all the way at the Manhattan. Here, you can get 8 on both ends respective of Torrington all the way down to Waterbury. Now you want to northbound side, some go from Norfolk Harvard all the way down to Enfield. Now you want to southbound side, back to one. Today with 57 in Springfield. Today went southbound better than Mass Park down to day 1. Route 2 westbound, both ends is backed up from Wood 11 and out to 395. 395, both ends better. Norwich down to New London, 95. Northbound side, New London to Wesley, 95. Southbound to New London down to Old Saybrook. On southbound side, northbound battle between New Haven and Old Saybrook. Rhode both ends battle in the middle town at Old Saybrook, 691. Westbound side, back to red, Interstate 84. 84. 384 eastbound side. Step go between Harvard and Manchester. 84 eastbound battle Harvard and Union. Mass Park on both ends of backed up from Westfield out at Stockbridge Drive, New York border. Interstate Mass Park eastbound side, Slover at 84 Sturbridge. Route 4 to the northbound side by Route 95 out of the North Key side. And airport connect to Workins a little slow, but eastern Massachusetts and Vermont highways are looking good here. And all the highways and byways of Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine are looking good. Central Interstate 87 and 89. Southbound side is a little slow for the Canadian border up in upstate New York and Vermont. And always 50-55, back up in the Canadian border up to the New York Vermont border here. New York State 30 is back to the Data and Utica and Interstate 88 subgroup between Binghamton and Schenectady and 88 westbound side backed up after New York State 3 Schenectady 890 both ends backed up 87 both ends is backed up from Silver Springs at Albany. Virtue for the backed up with the Massachusetts State border at Albany and New York State 3 is backed up between Albany and Sergeant Days. Peter Children's time, 11:09 on this late Friday night, and it is time now for a weather report here. And looking at some snow all over from Metro Boston and Central Western Mass and Connecticut and Rhode Island, and a lovely action between the Bristol, Plymouth, and Norfolk counties here. And snow started on to New York State and started up to Vermont and New Hampshire, and all the way up to the 17th Maine here, 7th Maine around Kittery, Maine, and snow and stretch to East New York and down to the northeast Pennsylvania, out of New Jersey, and some snow, sleet, and rain shots stretched around central portions of Pennsylvania. So expect 1-2 inches right around here, while 2 to 4 up north here. Expect 1 to 3 inches here. And snowed up to Ontario, Quebec. And 7 Quebec. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For tonight, snow likely after 2 a.m. Clouds down about 50 degrees. Covering sensation 70%. Turn the night on screen 1 to 3 inches possible. For Saturday, snow likely before 11 a.m. Clouds down about 3 degrees. Southeast about 5 to 9 miles per hour. Light variability after anticipation 6%. New circulation less than half an inch possible. Sorry. Slight chance of snow after 2 a.m. Most of the seen after 4 a.m. Then rain and snow after 4 p.m. Areas of fog at 4 p.m. at 38 degrees. And level wind committed no freeze around 6 miles at more than anticipation 1%. New still commission half an inch possible for Sunday night. Rain and snow becoming all storms 3 a.m. Areas of fog at 27 degrees. Light variable wind given the west wind 5 to 10 miles per minute. Anticipation 9% wind can gust 25 miles for Monday. And chance of snow may after 4 p.m. Areas about 2 p.m. Otherwise, mostly kind of breezy. About 34 degrees. Anticipation 50%. Night, a pop gust about 20 degrees for Tuesday. Most steady, mostly kind of about 34 about 23 degrees. Wednesday, a chance of snow shot before 2 p.m. Then anticipation starts between 2 and 4. Puts us about 39 degrees. Anticipation 30%. When that mostly gust about 29 degrees. Thursday, puts it in mostly gust about 35 about 29 degrees. And for Friday, mostly gust about 36 degrees. Here in Taunton, it's overcast at 20. Here in Dalton, it's 19. And in Smithfield, it is 19 degrees. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Friday, February 10th, 2017. I hope you have a good night with a good positive day to the dot. See you tomorrow morning. More important. I hope you all have a good night.